So as a single lady, they will tell you, oh, I know you have all the money, but keep your money. Don't make it very obvious that you have money. Just pretend like you're poor. Pretend like you don't have money so that you won't chase the guy away. So even if you can afford to buy a car, no, don't buy the car now. Just keep the money. You can afford to buy a land and start building your house. No, don't buy a land. Keep the money, because no guy will want to marry someone that already has a land, or someone that already has a house, or someone that started building a house, or a lady that is driving. No, no man wants to marry her. So just pretend like you don't have anything. Pretend like you are poor. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Okoyemi Goddess and I'm a small YouTuber. I make videos from the United Kingdom. If you're new to this channel, thank you for coming. On this channel, I talk about love, relationships and marriage. I talk about nursing, which is my career. I talk about lifestyle, and I basically talk about everything fun. If you like any of the things I've mentioned, then please subscribe to my channel, like all my videos, share my videos, and just be a part of this small family. And then if you're my old subscriber, you know I love you, my real G's. Thank you for sticking to this channel. And here is your hug as usual. And your kiss. So guys, in today's video I'll be talking about finding joy, finding happiness, and finding a lot of satisfaction in being single. Ways where you can ensure that though you're single, you're still happy, you're still joyful, and being single is not like taking away your joy. So guys, I've been in this kind of shoes before. As a matter of fact, I've only been married for close to 2 years. So technically I'm still like a newlywed. Technically I've actually lived all my life being single. So I actually know how it feels being lonely, being alone, and being single. And in this video I'm actually going to address people who are like absolutely single. I know people who are like in relationships, but in some way I just feel that they still have like a certain level of companionship from their boyfriend or from their girlfriend. But this video is specifically for people who are like absolutely single. They're not in any relationship, they don't have any companion, no husband, no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no wife, and all that. They're just all by themselves, and they're wondering how exactly can they make themselves happy, how can they find so much joy in this present situation, how can they feel this sense of belonging. They want to be loved, they want to be heard, they want to be pampered and all that. I've been in that kind of situation. I know absolutely how it feels, and I will just try and help you with the stuff that really helped me when I was single. I was able to maximize my single life, how I was happy single, and all the good stuff. Thing you would need to do in order to be happy as a single lady or as a single guy. The first thing you need to do is to erase that crappy mentality, that crappy mindset that you need someone to be happy. That's the first step. You really need to just erase that mindset that you need an individual to make you happy. You can be happy all by yourself, you can be all by yourself, you can be complete all by yourself, you can be joyful all by yourself, and you really do not need any other person. You don't need any party. You really can do everything all by yourself. You don't need anybody to do tell you that you're beautiful, you're lovely, you're fantastic. You can tell yourself, and you don't have to wait for approval from people or from a guy or from a lady for you to know that truly you're valued, you're beautiful, you're doing well and all that. I know how it feels, and there are times that probably a lot of your friends have gotten married before you. This happened in my own case to like 99.9% of my friends. Well, not 99.9, let's say like 90% of my friends actually got married before I did. And I was so much involved in all their weddings. That's the truth. For my friends, I can boldly put it out there, for their weddings I was really involved. And that's one thing I believe that single people too should do. I will still get into the other things you need to do when single and finding happiness being single, but I just want to put this out there. So if you're like single and then you're wondering that, oh, all my friends are in steady and stable relationships. I mean even your friends are not married, you know that they have a boyfriend or they have a girlfriend, they're in steady relationships, they're like in very fantastic and loving relationships, and probably they're even married already, and you're wondering, well, how come all my friends are like married and then I'm the only single person, amongst all my friends and all that. It can actually come out as that. But don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. The first thing you need to do is to cross out that crappy mindset that you need someone to be happy. Seriously, once you cross out that mindset, once you're able to like eliminate that mindset, the second thing you need to do, to make yourself happy being single, happy as a single lady or as a single man, is to value yourself. Do you understand? Place so much value on yourself. Understand that you're beautiful as you are, you're wonderful as you are, you're lovable, people love you, you're loved. And just understand that you're valuable. Don't feel low, don't feel down. You shouldn't be feeling like, oh, the reason why I'm not in a relationship is because people don't like me, or people don't love me, or because I'm not attractive. No, you need to understand that regardless of your status, your marital status, you're loved, you're valued. You have so much value, and you just need to accept yourself. And in the bid to get someone to be in a relationship with, or on your journey to finding love, finding true love, don't forget that as you're placing a lot of value on yourself, you also set your standards. Always do that. I see a lot of single ladies, because they are desperate to get married or they're desperate to be in a relationship, they kind of lower their standards. No, please don't do this. This is the worst thing you can ever do to yourself. Don't lower your standards because you feel, oh, if I lower my standards, my chances of finding a man or finding a lady would increase or would go up. No, that's a lie. In fact, it's the other way around, because lowering your standards is like not being truthful to yourself, because you know what you want in a man or a woman, your ideals, you know the basic things that you cannot do without. And so why should you lower your standards because you feel by lowering your standards you'll be able to find a man, or you find a woman? That's absolutely wrong. So ensure that you love yourself, you value yourself, you have standards, and stick to your standards. You would always find someone who would be in alignment with your standards. So a very good friend of mine, who is more than a friend, who is also a sister of mine, will be getting married soon. And one thing I've learned from her story, and you know is the fact that she has always had standards. I've always known her to be a woman of standards. Like, she wouldn't take less of what she wants from a man. And even though now she's in her mid 30s, she's my very good friend, we're very close. Eventually she was able to find someone that matches all her standards, someone who is not like feeling insecure. She's been able to find a man who understands her standards and her value system, and the person is in alignment with that. So ladies, guys, do not settle for less. Don't lower your standards for anybody. You deserve much more. Please don't do that. That is the worst thing you can ever do to yourself, because you don't want to be miserable all your life. You might end up getting married to that person that you have lowered your standards for, but I can categorically tell you that you won't enjoy the marriage. You feel so miserable in the marriage, and you just tell yourself, why did I lower my standards? I should have just stuck to my standards all along. Because the truth is, you always find someone who would love your standards, truly, someone who would appreciate your standards, and someone who would value your standards. So that's it. Another thing that you need to really understand in the bit to finding true love and finding joy and happiness in being single, is for you to know that it's just a phase. Like, it's just a phase. It would pass and it would end. I don't know why as single people we feel this way. When I was single too, I felt that at some point I felt that way too. I felt like I was going to be single forever, and I know a lot of us still feel that type of way. You feel you're going to be single forever. You feel that you won't find a man that will love you genuinely, or you won't even find a man at all. But that's not true. That's not true. That's a lie from the pit of hell. That's not true. Just understand that it's a phase and it will always pass. It will pass, and by the time you're married, you would be wondering why you were giving yourself so much headache about finding love or finding a true and genuine man or a woman, as the case may be. So guys, you should always know that it's a phase, and not only is it a phase, it will pass. So the other thing you also need to do to find happiness and joy in being and maximizing your single life is to invest in yourself. This is one thing I did, and I'm so grateful to God that I did this. I invested so much in myself. I Oh gosh, I invested so much in myself. I was busy. See, just get busy, get busy, get busy. A lot of us use Ruth and Boaz's story as an example of how you can actually find true love despite your past and everything that happened to you in the past. But the truth is, Ruth was not found in her house sleeping. No, she was on the field cleaning, and Boaz found her. So you won't be found being idle. That's the truth. You really need to get busy. And then I don't mean busy doing nothing. Find your purpose, get busy doing something, do what you love. When you're committed to doing what you love, you won't even like feel the impact of what you're missing. So fine, you're missing being in a relationship, you're missing finding true love, but now you're so much committed on your purpose that you're so overwhelmed with your purpose that you won't even like dwell on the fact that you're not in a relationship, or you don't have a boyfriend, or you don't have a girlfriend, or you're not in a committed relationship. So this is something that really helped me when I was single. I was very busy. I was calling, I was working, I was volunteering. Oh gosh, this is very, very, very important. Even if you don't have anything, for instance, if you're like a student and schooling is basically all you do, or if you're like working class and working is basically all you do, you can also have other things doing. You can volunteer in non-governmental projects. You can work as a volunteer, work for charity, basically do things that would glorify God, do things that would make you happy, do things that would make you joyful, just impact your generation, impact your world. Be committed to purpose. Seriously, get busy, be committed to purpose. That way you won't even dwell on your singleness, because I feel people who dwell on their singleness are just like greedy people. Because you're not the only single person. There are other people who are single too. And singleness is actually not a disease, for God's sake. You're not disabled by being single. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but don't see yourself as being inferior. Don't see yourself as being useless because you're single. As a matter of fact, being single is the best way, or the best time. Yeah, when you're single is like the best time that you can actually achieve most of your goals. Where seriously, that's the best time you can maximize your purpose, maximize your time, especially because you're not committed to anybody. You've got no kids, you've got no spouse, you're just all by yourself. You're not accountable to anybody except God, or maybe your parents, but you're just all by yourself, so you have a lot of time to spend on the things you really love, the things that give you joy, give you so much happiness. And that's another thing you should do as a single person trying to find happiness and joy, is to surround yourself with people of like mind. So you're single, you're committed to finding your purpose, or you're working on your purpose, you're getting busy, you already understand that this is a phase and it's going to pass. You've already eliminated that crappy mindset that you have to be with someone to be happy. Now you're thinking, what is the next thing to do? You have to surround yourself with people who think like you do. So you can't be a single person who is productive, who is on a journey to finding purpose. You're doing great works, you're doing exploits, and then you're now unequally yoking yourself with friends who don't share the same mindset with you. Friends who think that the only way they can be happy is by being in a relationship, or being with a man, or you're with friends who are jumping from one man to another. And this is not really about women, this is generally. So if you're a man as well, and then you're with friends who think that the only place you can find love, happiness and joy is in marriage, no, you shouldn't be with those kind of friends. You should be with friends who understand that you're single, but you're on your way to finding true love. But on that journey to finding true love, you need to work on yourself. You need to be committed to a cause or a purpose. Surround yourself with friends who share the same goals with you, who share the same vision with you, who who like understand the phase you are in life, and they're not like putting pressure on you. They're not like there are friends that will keep, especially like friends who are like married, if you're like the single one and then your friends are like married, you don't want to be with friends who will keep telling you, oh, you need to go and get married. When are you going to get married? What are you doing with your life? Why are you still single? Blah 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 blah. No, you don't need those kind of friends. God has blessed me with so many great friends. Even when I was single and they were married, there was no time that they were pressurizing me or putting unnecessary pressure on me to get married. No, as a matter of fact, they were not really even asking me when I would get married. Of course, they knew I was in a relationship, and even when I wasn't in a relationship, none of them was. I don't think any of my friends was really putting pressure on me. No, none of my friends did that. None of my friends did that. No, they were so supportive. They were so loving and caring to me. They were always looking out for my best. They knew I was into so many things. They knew I was running a lot of courses. I was taking so many courses, and they were just all out for me, supporting my dreams, and no one was pressurizing me. And then, as a matter of fact, I had someone that was putting so much pressure on me. Well, that person is like a friend, a senior colleague, but a friend. And then I just discovered that she was putting so much pressure on me. But what I did was just to block her off. So I blocked her contacts, I blocked her on all social media platforms, I blocked her on WhatsApp because she kept asking me, oh, why are you not married? Oh, you still think you're young? Is that why you don't want to get married? You don't want to submit to a man? And then she typically just kept saying crappy things. And then I just discovered that we weren't on the same page. We were not on the same page at all, and I just discovered that I didn't need her in my life at that point in time. She might have good intentions, and I truly think at this point that she has good intentions, but the way she was passing her intentions across to me were just so wrong. So I blocked her off. So I would just advise you that surround yourself with people who share the same goals with you. If you have any friend or someone in your life who keeps telling you that the only way you can find joy and happiness is by being married, see, just block off that person. Block them. Block them. That is the only good thing you can do to yourself at this phase. You want no pressure of any sort. Block people that will keep pressurizing you, telling you, oh, you've forgotten that you're 30 or you're almost 30 or you're in your mid 30s. Block them. I did the same. And do you know the funny thing? This particular person that was putting so much pressure on me. So eventually, when I got married, I unblocked her. Of course, she didn't know I blocked her. I don't think she did know. No, she didn't know I blocked her. So I unblocked her because, okay, no, when I was about getting married, I unblocked her. And at some point, I just thought, oh, I'll be getting married, blah, blah, blah. I invited her. And it was close to when I was getting married anyway. So she actually didn't come because I told her maybe just few days to when I'll be getting married. But that was just what I did. And do you know the funny thing? Some people are just like, they're just like devils. that mini devils. We have the devil, but some are just like mini demons or mini devils. They will keep pressurizing you. Like, even after getting married, they will ask you why you don't have kids. Even when you have one kid, they will ask you, how come you don't have two kids? When you have two kids, they'll ask you, don't you think you need one more kid? So that's the truth. I unblocked her, and then I told her briefly I was going to be getting married and all that. Guys, some days ago, okay, so last year, she just called me up one day, and then she was like, oh, Okpe, how are you doing? What's up now? You don't want to have a child yet, Abby? You like your fine girl life. That was exactly how she put it. Like, you like doing fine girl. You don't want to have a child yet. She said it in a way that I really didn't like, and she was smiling and laughing on the phone. I guess she just felt that we had a relationship and I wouldn't feel offended. And it's not even as if like we're so close. She's a friend. I would say she's a friend, but no, she's an acquaintance, really. Yeah, she's an acquaintance. And then she went on and on and on, and then I blocked her again. I ended the call. Okay, I told her, oh, in God's time, I ended the call and I blocked her. And then this year, I just felt, oh, see, all things are fast away, behold, all things are becoming. So I unblocked virtually everybody I had blocked last day. I unblocked her. And then some days ago, on WhatsApp, she just chatted me up and like, oh, babe, I hope you have twins now. That was what she said. And then I just made up my mind that she was not going to change, and then I blocked her again. And I don't think I want to unblock her. That's the truth. So guys, you should know that those people telling you to get married now, those people like who are like literally on your neck telling you go and find a man, go and find a woman. By the time you eventually get married, I can assure you, these same people will tell you, how come you don't have a child yet? Or even before getting married, when you introduce your fiance to them, this same person will be like, oh, what does he do for a living? Oh, he doesn't even have a good job. Or oh, this is what he earns. Oh, he doesn't earn 6 digits salary. These are the people that will still continue to put pressure on you. So don't put pressure on yourself. Whoever is putting pressure on you, just block them. Block them. That's the only way you can have peace of mind. The last thing you need to do to find happiness and joy in being single is to have fun. Trust me, have all the fun you want to have. Don't feel guilty for having fun. Travel, spend your money on yourself, buy good clothes. See, as you're there's no point working and then you're not enjoying. Oh gosh, I just remembered something. So, as a single lady, they will tell you, oh, I know you have all the money, but keep your money. Don't make it very obvious that you have money. Just pretend like you're poor. Pretend like you don't have money so that you won't chase the guy away. So even if you can afford to buy a car, no, don't buy the car now. Just keep the money. You can afford to buy a land and start building your house. No, don't buy a land. Keep the money, because no guy will want to marry someone that already has a land, or someone that already has a house, or someone that started building a house, or a lady that is driving. No, no man wants to marry her. So just pretend like you don't have anything. Pretend like you are poor. No, don't buy into that. Do not buy into that. Whatever you can afford to buy, whatever you can afford to buy without borrowing, please buy. If you can afford to buy a car, buy a car. As a matter of fact, a car is not even luxury. That's a funny thing. Driving a car is not luxury. Driving a car is a necessity. Seriously, it's a necessity. It's not luxury. So if someone is telling you, oh, if you can afford to buy a car, don't buy a car. Just like keep to yourself, keep that money, blah blah blah. No. If you can afford to buy a car as a woman, buy that car. If you can afford to build a house, build that house. You can afford to buy a land, buy that land. Whatever it is you can afford comfortably without borrowing. Yes, as a single person, whether you're a man or a woman, please do it. Have all the fun. Travel around the world. If you can afford to travel out of your country or out of your place of residence, do that. Travel. Just explore. Explore. Have fun. The truth is, the moment you get married, you're kind of limited in some ways. As people usually say that, oh, marriage shouldn't limit you, like especially if you're like married to a good person, you shouldn't be limited in any ways. I understand. I am not limited in any ways. I'm happily married to the glory of God, and by God's grace I'm enjoying my marriage. But the truth is, in some type of way, you still have a little bit of limitation. The limitation might not be so gross or so great, but trust me, in some little ways, you're still like limited. And then it's not like somebody saying don't do this, don't do that. But you yourself, you just tell yourself, oh, I'm married. I don't think this is necessary at this phase of my life. I don't think this is necessary at this point in time. Because you have to always, understand that you're no longer one, you have a partner now. But as a single person, you don't have any partner, you're not accountable to anybody except God. You can spend your money the way you like. You can spend your time the way you want to. So have all the fun. Explore. This is time to go to the beach with your friends. This is time to do whatever you want to do. This is time you can learn a trade, learn a skill. This is a time that you can be wherever you want to be. This is the time you can pursue those goals. So just have fun. Enjoy your life. I'm going to end this video by just saying enjoy your life as a single person. Let nobody hold you down. Let no circumstance hold you down. Don't let society tell you that you have to be some type of way when you're single in order to find the right person to marry. No. Be yourself. Be you. The world will always adjust. Be yourself. The world will adjust to understanding that this is you. They would understand this is you. But don't adjust to fit the world. Let the world adjust to fit into who you are. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've been able to help you to understand that this is the phase, it will pass. Being single is not a taboo. Being single is not a disease. You're not disabled by being single. No, it's just a phase in your life and it will pass. I hope I have been able to help you to, eliminate that crappy mindset that you need to be in a relationship or you need to be with someone to be happy. I hope I've been able to let you know that you need to place so much standards on yourself, so much value on yourselves, and you should never lower your standards for anybody. I also hope I've been able to let you know that you should invest in yourself. You should get busy. Surround yourself with great minds. Surround yourself with people who genuinely love and care for you. And lastly, have fun. Enjoy your life. So guys, just thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for sticking to this channel. I really love you. For my subscribers, you guys are loved and celebrated by me. I love you genuinely. I appreciate everything that you do. Thank you guys so much. If you're yet to subscribe, why have you not subscribed? It's free to subscribe. Nobody will charge you for subscribing. Just click, and that's all you need to do. Click the subscribe button. That's all you need to do. Like my videos, share my channel to people. Don't be stingy, really, don't be stingy, and just extend your love to me by always commenting on my videos. I'll be waiting in the comment section for your comments. So if you have any video ideas, as I always ask, don't forget to drop them in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.